Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Magic Card Age. My magic card is super scary. Chapter 1. In a neat and clean ward, Chu-hee, who was lying on the hospital bed, looked at the attribute panel in front of him with a stunned expression. Chu-hee, Magic Master level, Black Iron 9 stars. Magic card, none. Talent, Master of Horror. The level of any ghost-type magic card produced is increased by 1 level. Upgrade experience, 0.001. I really crossed, Chu-hee muttered to himself when he saw his attribute panel. Chu-hee took a deep breath, calmed down, and began to slowly digest the memory in his mind. After a long time, Chu-hee knew his current situation and the information of this world through the memory in his mind. In this world, there is a peculiar profession called card magician. All card masters have their own magic card space. Magic card master. Create the magic card character image, add the magic card character background story, and then put the corresponding materials into the magic card space for review. After the review is passed, the magic card can be successfully created. The original owner of Chu-hee's body is a genius magic card master. At only 17 years old, the card-making level has reached the Black Iron 9 stars. In this place in Dong'an City, it can be said that he stands at the pinnacle of his peers. Because he is a genius, he has some flaws in his personality, and he is too conceited about his own abilities, so he performs magic card fusion. Magic card fusion can only be carried out by gold-level magic card masters. Because the magic card fusion failed, the magic card exploded, chaotic magic poured into the body, and then passed out and was admitted to the hospital. The card magician's world. Interesting, Chu-hee said excitedly. Chu-hee has already started to conceive in his mind what magic card to create. Possessing the talent of Master of Horror and creating ghost-type magic cards can raise the level of magic cards by 1 level. For Chu-hee, this talent is simply a plus. After all, he wrote supernatural novels in his previous life, and he has watched countless horror movies. For him, creating a ghost-type magic card is not too simple. Just when Chu-hee was thinking of a bright future, the door of the ward opened. A beautiful girl with red lips and white teeth in a light blue dress walked in. "Brother, you're awake," Chu-yun said in surprise when she saw Chu-hee. "Brother, I thought you would never wake up again." After Chu-yun was pleasantly surprised, she felt aggrieved, with tears in her eyes, sobbing softly. Especially when Chu-hee was sent to the hospital a few days ago. When the doctor said that Chu-hee was dying, she felt that her world was about to collapse. To her, Chu-hee was everything in his world. "Girl, come here," Chu-yun beckoned. Chu-yun walked to Chu-hee and sat down. Chu-hee touched her head and smiled. "Silly girl, didn't I wake up? Don't worry, brother won't do that kind of stupid things again in the future." Hearing this, Chu-yun stretched out her right pinky thumb. "Pull the hook." "Okay, pull the hook." Chu-hee stretched out his right little finger and hooked it with Chu-yun's little finger. The hook is hanged, and it cannot be changed for 100 years. After saying the oath, Chu-yun wiped the tears from her eyes with her arm and broke into a smile. "Brother, how are you feeling now?" Chu-yun asked with concern. "The body is no longer in serious trouble, and I can leave the hospital now." Chu-hee laughed. "By the way, brother, there is one thing I need to tell you. But you have to make sure you don't get angry after hearing this." Chu-yun said. "Tell me, I'm not angry." Chu-hee laughed. "The province's youth magic card master competition, your place as the school's #1 seed was taken away." Chu-yun said. "Is that all?" Chu-hee asked with a smile. "Brother, aren't you angry? The one who stole your #1 seed spot is Dumyu. Because you merged the magic card. After being stunned by magic power, he has been talking ill of you at school. Even if you say that you are already dead, you will never be able to get one step closer in this life." Chu-yun said with a frown. "It doesn't matter, the best way to solve the rumors is to break the rumors. Didn't he say I'm useless? I want him to understand that not only is I not useless, but I'm also stronger." Chu-hee smiled confidently. "Brother, you look so confident and handsome." Chu-yun looked at Chu-hee's expression and smiled tenderly. "You little girl's mouth is sweet. Okay, go and help me go through the discharge procedures," Chu-hee said. Chu-yun nodded and quickly left the ward. Chu-hee got out of the hospital bed, took off his hospital gown, and put on his own clothes. A quarter of an hour later, Chu Yun came back. Brother, the discharge procedures are done. Let's go home. Chu He waved his hand and left the ward in high spirits. Chu He's blood has begun to boil. Creating magic cards is the only thing he wants to do now. Chu He and Chu Yun both left the hospital, took a taxi on the street and went home. Although Chu He and Chu Yun have no parents, Chu He was a genius card magician and received a lot of scholarships. Now the villas they both live in are all given by the school. After arriving home, Chu He told Chu Yun not to disturb him, and went back to the bedroom alone and entered the magic card space. The magic card space can be changed according to the magic card master's personal wishes. For example, card magicians like beaches. The magic card space can be turned into a beach. If you like mountains and forests, you can turn the magic card space into a forest. But there is one thing in the magic card space that cannot be changed. It is the magic card that creates the altar. The magic card created the altar, which was a 10-meter sized altar. Above the altar is a rotating 7-color vortex. When creating a magic card, the colorful vortex will change color according to the magic card attribute. Chu He counted some material left over from the predecessor. Most of the materials are black iron and bronze. The magic card level created by the magic card master cannot exceed the magic card master by a large rank at most. For example, Chu He is a black iron 9th level magic card master, and the magic cards he creates are at most bronze 9th level. Chu He already has an idea in mind about the magic card to be created. There are many types of ghost cards. For example, Sadako and Gaia in the horror film of the Island Country in the previous life. For example, Freddy, Jason and so on in American horror films. There are also those yin divisions in the legendary underworld of China. There are so many ghosts that Chu He can create. But to be creative, you also need the right material. Chu He opened the magic card space trading market. There are only 3 ways to get the materials to create magic cards. The first method is to go to the wilderness to hunt wild beasts and mine rare resources. The second method is to exchange points through the rank battle in the magic card space. The third method is to buy it in the magic card space trading market. The first method is too dangerous. The wild beasts in the wilderness are extremely bloodthirsty, and to hunt and kill the wild beasts, rely on his black iron level strength to go, that is, the meat buns beat the dogs, there is no return. The second method is the way most magic card masters obtain materials. In magic card space tier battles, as long as you win, you can get magic card points. Magic card points can be purchased in the magic card space material store. The third method is to buy it in the magic card space trading market. As long as you have money, you can buy good materials. Of course, it is only limited to the materials below the gold level, and the materials above the gold level are basically bartered, or purchased with magic card points. Chu He searched and only selected supernatural materials of ghosts. Contrary to Chu He's expectations, goblin-type materials are exorbitantly expensive. However, Chu He thought about it and thought it was normal. After all, ghost-type materials are rare. Rare things are precious, even if there is no magic card master who likes to create ghost-type magic cards. However, it is an indisputable fact that the materials of ghosts are scarce. It's more expensive, which is reasonable. Chu He carefully selected and spent 200,000 yuan, almost half of his net worth, and purchased more than 10 ghost-type materials. After a while, the seller mailed the material to Chu He through the function of the magic card space. Looking at the material in hand, Chu He's face showed an excited look. It's finally time to start creating. According to the purchased materials, Chu He now has the direction to create magic cards. Black and white impermanence. This is almost every Chinese person in the previous life knows the underworld yin division. Black impermanence, black clothes, black hats, terrifying evil spirits, and the weapon is a soul hook, which can capture souls. White impermanence, white clothes, white hats, morning smiles, weapons for morning sticks, specializing in fighting ghosts and wild ghosts. Of course, if Chu He only created it according to the black and white impermanence story background, then the magic card created would probably only have 5 or 6 black iron stars. If you want to make black and white impermanence more powerful, you must magically change their background. Moreover, the background of the magic reform must be approved by the magic card space before it can be successfully created. Chu-hee began to portray the image of black impermanence. With Chu-hee's imagination, the image of black impermanence can be created. Black clothes and black hat, with chains around his body, carrying a death scythe on his back, scarlet eyes, and monstrous evil. Looking at the impermanence he imagined, Chu-hee was very satisfied. This black impermanence, like the evil spirit that came out of hell, is ferocious and terrifying. The image is done, the next is the background story. Chu-hee thought about it and started writing the background. It is rumored that in ancient times, there was a palace in charge of the souls of the dead, called the underworld. In the underworld, there is a terrifying underworld who is wearing a black coat and a black hat and is called the Black Impermanence. The master of the yin is killing, and his body is fierce and monstrous. The sickle of the god of death is his weapon. Any ghost in front of him will be difficult to resist a sword. Because the yin si killed too many people and was affected by the evil spirit, in order to prevent himself from running away because of the evil spirit, he bound his body with a restraining chain. If one day, the Junsha chain can no longer restrain his evil spirit, then he will incarnate the most terrifying ghost. Pray that the suffocating chain can bind his suffocation forever, otherwise in the face of him, there is only death. The backstory is created. The next step is to choose the material. Bronze material giant sickle. Dark iron material dark coat. Bronze grade material suffocating iron chain. Bronze level material heart of terror. Bronze level material evil spirit crystal. Bronze grade material yin nether stone. Chu-hee put all the 6 selected materials into the magic card creation altar, and then submitted the background story and image for review. Chu-hee's heart is a little nervous, he doesn't know if the magic card space will recognize it. After all, this magic card space is too mysterious, so far no one knows how this magic card space came from. I waited nervously for more than a minute. A prompt sounded in Chu-hee's ear. Successful review. My idea really works. Chu-hee was happy when he heard the prompt of successful review given by Magic Card Space. After the review is successful, you can start creating. Chu-hee saw the colorful vortex on the altar of magic creation, which was gradually turning black. When the colorful vortex completely turned black, the vortex began to spin rapidly. Chu-hee's heart is full of expectation. What level of magic card will it be? Added 5 bronze grade materials and 1 black iron grade material. The magic card created has a greater chance of being bronze. But this is also uncertain. After all, some magic card masters use gold level materials and even create bronze level magic cards. This kind of example is also true. Look at the black vortex that is getting bigger and bigger. Chu-hee felt a gloomy breath linger around his body. When the rotation of the black vortex gradually subsided, the prompt sound of the magic card space sounded. Created the bronze 9-star magic card evil, black and impermanent. Terror master talent takes effect. Evil black impermanence star upgrade to silver 1 star. Create a silver 1-star magic card, gain 500 points of experience. The next moment, a man surrounded by black chains, wearing a black suit and black hat, and carrying a huge black sickle walked out of the black vortex. Evil is black and impermanent. A real horror yin secretary. A terrifying suffocation emanated from all over his body. Evil and evil have never seen creators. The evil black impermanence walked to Chu-hee and bowed his head respectfully. No matter how powerful the magic card creatures are created, facing the creator, he is absolutely loyal. Chu-hee immediately checked the attributes of evil and impermanence. Magic card name: evil, black and impermanent. Star: silver 1 star. Race: ghost. Type: meat shield warrior. Skill: skill 1, evil scythe. Skill 2, chain soul suppression. Skill 3, evil mind gaze. Skill 4, desire for killing. Passive: terrorist sanctioner. Non-ghost monsters and monsters facing evil and impermanence, their attack will be reduced by 30%, and it is invalid for monsters and monsters higher than 5 levels. Limited skills: evil body. After receiving fatal damage, the soul suppressing chain surrounding the body will collapse and enter evil mortal form. Fetter skill: black and white impermanence. When fighting with white impermanence, the attributes are increased by 50%. Seeing the attributes of evil and impermanence, there are only 2 words in Chu-hee's heart. Awesome. This is really awesome. What ecstasy messenger is black and impermanent, it is all fake. Evil and impermanence are true. As a yin, you shouldn't be a bit arrogant, how can you keep the ghosts under control? Chu-hee is extremely happy now. After all, this evil is so dark and impermanent, which made him too satisfied. The first time I created it, there was a good start. This makes Chu-hee more confident about creating impermanence in the future. Chu-hee's heart moved. The evil black impermanence body turned into black energy and condensed into a card with silver borders. The image on the card is evil and impermanent. On the upper right of the card, there is also a silver star. Cool, Chu-hee laughed. His predecessor was the most powerful, and he created a bronze 5-star magic card. And when he came, he was a magic card with 1 silver star. Compared with him, his predecessor is really a scum. Chu-hee took a few deep breaths and started to create impermanence. Regarding the image of Bai Wuchang, Chu-hee has also made a lot of adjustments. She is in a white dress and white hat, with beautiful appearance, long hair dancing wantonly, and green ghosts around her body, holding a crying stick in her right hand and a soul-catching flag in her left, and her eyes are green. Yes, the white impermanence created by Chu-hee is a woman. As the so-called men and women match, work is not tiring. The image is done, the next step is to build the background story. It is rumored that in ancient times, there was a palace in charge of the souls of the dead, called the underworld. In the underworld, there is a terrifying underworld wearing a white coat and white hat, driving ghosts to fight. The yin is vicious, her weapons are funeral wands and soul-attracting flags. The mourning rods can shatter the soul, and the soul-attracting flags can seduce the soul. She likes torture and is extremely cruel. The yin can also drive the ghost, protect her body with the ghost, form an invincible defense, as long as she wants, the ghost under the world is his armed. It is rumored that a ghost king once met her. She tortured the ghost cruelly for 7 or 49 days, and then killed it, letting its remnant soul become one of the ghosts in protecting her body. In the netherworld, she and evil are black and impermanent, and they are called black and white impermanence. When you meet her, suicide is the best choice. Chu-hee looked at the background story of the construction with satisfaction. The next step is to choose supernatural materials. Bronze 100 soul banner. Dark iron grade gloomy hat. Bronze grade evil thought long hair. Bronze rank villain. Bronze crazy heart. Bronze level resentment crystallization. After selecting the material, Chu-hee put it on the magic card creation altar and submitted it for review. After more than a minute of nervous waiting, the prompt sound of the magic card space sounded. Successful review. It started. Chu-hee was excited when he saw the colorful vortex on the magic card creation altar turning black again. The black vortex turned rapidly. The cold and gloomy yin air drifted in the magic card space. After a long time, the rotation of the black vortex subsided. A wailing sound resounding from the Juyu hell resounded in the magic card space. Created the bronze 9-star magic card the evil spirit white impermanence. Terror master talent takes effect. Evil spirit white impermanence star upgraded to silver 1 star. Create a silver 1-star magic card, gain 500 points of experience. Magic card master level is upgraded to bronze 1 star. When the reminder of the magic card space sounded in Chu-hee's ear, a beautiful woman in white clothes and white hat, holding a mourning stick gathered by resentment in his left hand, and a blood-colored hoisting banner in his right hand, surrounded by green ghosts, and a beautiful woman with faint green eyes came out. The evil spirit is impermanent and has seen the creator. The evil spirit Bai Wuchang walked to Chu-hee and greeted him like a lady. Her voice was ethereal and clear. Just listening to the voice, the image of the innocent lady next door unconsciously appeared in her mind. But her innocence is only for Chu-hee. To others, she is a terrifying evil spirit and impermanence. Chu-hee immediately checked the evil spirit Bai Wuchang's information. Magic card name, Evil Spirit Bai Wuchang. Star, Silver 1 star. Race, Ghost. Type, Cursed Magician. Skills, Skill 1, Weeping Stick Strike. Skill 2, Evil Attack and Kill. Skill 3, Ghost Hair. Skill 4, Desire. Passive, Terrorist Sanctioner. Non-ghost monsters and monsters facing evil spirits are impermanent. Their attack will be reduced by 30%, and it is invalid for monsters and monsters higher than 5 levels. Limited skill. Evil body. After receiving fatal damage, evil White Wuchang will sacrifice all ghosts and transform into evil spirit form. Fetter skill. Black and White Impermanence. When fighting with Black Impermanence, the attribute is increased by 50%. Seeing the evil spirit's White Impermanence message, Chuhi showed a smile at the corner of his mouth, very satisfied. Evil is black and impermanent, and this evil spirit is white and impermanent. It is the perfect partner. When Chuhi thought, the evil spirit's impermanent body turned into black energy, and turned into a card with silver borders. I want to continue to create magic cards, but there is no suitable material. It seems we have to earn some material, Chuhi secretly said in his heart. With a thought of Chuhi, he entered the battlefield of the magic card space. In the image on the battlefield, Chuhi is a handsome scientist in a white coat and glasses. Chuhi. Name of the battlefield. Knowledge Seeker. Ranking rank. Black Iron 6 stars. Dan experience. 0.006. It's not Chuhi, the predecessor Teakai, with the Black Iron 9-star magic card master strength, only the Black Iron 6 stars in the magic card space rank level. In the magic card space tier battle, all magic card masters in the world can participate. There are countless more magic cards than Chuhi, a genius predecessor. It was not easy for his predecessor to raise his rank to Black Iron 6 stars. Rank battles are divided into many types. 1 volt 1, 2 volts 2, 3 volts 3, 5 volts 5. 1 volt 1 is the most common. 2 magic card divisions each use a magic card creature to fight. 2 volts 2 needs to consider the combination of magic card creatures, and the corresponding difficulty is a bit higher. For 3v3 and 5 volts 5, not only the strength of the magic card creatures, but also the lineup must be considered, and the opponent's lineup must also be considered to exercise restraint. Of course, there are some extreme players who come up with some extreme genres, but that kind of people are in the minority. In the magic card space tier battle, the death of the magic card creature will not have any effect. Therefore, many people, after creating a new magic card, will come to the magic card space to find opponents to fight on the battlefield. In addition to rank battles, there are also free battles. The magic card division can freely make appointments, and there is no gain or loss in the victory or defeat. Chuhi directly opens the tier battle interface, selects the 1v1 mode, and then searches for opponents. Chuhi doesn't know how strong the evil is black and impermanent and the evil spirit is white and impermanent. Conduct 2 1v1 battles first to confirm their strength. A few seconds later, a prompt appeared in front of Chuhi. Successfully match the opponent. Do you enter the battle space? Chuhi directly confirmed. At the next moment, a flower appeared in front of Chuhi's eyes on an arena. Opposite Chuhi, there is another person whose body is covered in black mist, unable to distinguish between male and female. Knowledge Seeker. Rank Black Iron 6 stars, 39 matches and 16 wins. And Nang distinguishes me as a male and female, 2-star bronze, 128 matches and 87 wins. Magic card biological strength to balance. The value balance is successful. The strength of the magic card creatures of both sides is balanced to the bronze 9 stars. The original rank of the magic card creatures is 1 level higher than the bronze 9 stars. The attributes are increased by 1%, and the maximum increase is 20%. Beginning of rank battle. When the magic card space announced the start of the rank war, and Nang identified me as a male and female and took out a magic card with silver borders, with 3 silver stars in the upper right corner of the magic card. Silver Samsung magic card. Assault warrior magic card creature, Rose Sword Fairy. As Nang identified me as a male and female, there was a hoarse voice in his mouth, a swordsman with a body surrounded by thorns, holding a sword in his right hand, and a rose-shaped head appeared in front of Chuhi. During the rank battle, the opponent cannot see the information of the opponent's magic card creatures, only the star rating. During tier battles, the side that shows the magic card creature first will be slightly disadvantaged. Magical creatures are divided into 5 class types: warrior, tank, mage, support, assassin. In addition to support, the other 4 occupations have certain restraint. Warriors beat assassins, assassins beat tanks, tanks beat magicians, and magicians beat fighters. This, and Nang distinguished I am a male and a female, took the lead in summoning the magic card creature, obviously because he had absolute confidence in this Rose Sword Princess. Chuhi didn't take advantage of the other party either. Silver 1-star magic card. The Meat Shield Warrior is evil and impermanent. When the evil black impermanence appeared, the violent evil spirit erupted from his body. Evil black impermanence stared at Rose Sword Princess in front of him with a brutal smile on his face. Ghost-type magic card creature. And Nang could tell whether I was male or female. Seeing the evil and impermanence, his eyes hidden under the black mist showed a surprised look. Ghost-type magic card creatures have always been criticized. Because the ghosts are magic card creatures, it is extremely difficult to create and build a background story. Moreover, some ghost-type magic card creatures created by magic card masters will have some inexplicable weaknesses. For example, fear of fire, fear of thunder, fear of light and the like. Evil is black and impermanent. Defeat Rose Sword Princess. Chu-He shouted loudly. One-on-one combat, there is no need for command. Just let the magic card creatures play freely. Even if this Rose Sword Princess is a 3-star silver, it is still a 9-star bronze with evil black impermanence under the balance of the attributes of the rank battle. It's just that Rose Sword Princess's attributes are increased by 3%, and the attributes of evil black impermanence are increased by 1%. But for the evil black impermanence, the mere 2% difference in attribute values has no effect. What's more, evil black impermanence has the Terrorist Punisher passive, and the attack of non-ghost monsters facing him will be reduced by 30%. Evil black impermanence took off the scythe on his back with his right hand and strode towards Rose Sword Princess. Rose Sword Princess, defeat him. And Nang can tell whether I am male or female and shouted loudly. Rose Sword Princess moved, and her body split into 3 instantly, attacking the evil black impermanence from 3 different directions. When the 3 Rose Sword Princesses approached the evil black impermanence, they immediately launched an attack. The long sword they were holding instantly turned into a thorn, and turned into a whip to attack the evil and black impermanence. Evil black impermanence holds the scythe in both hands and swept away. Evil scythe. The black sword energy surged out. The 3 thorns attacking him were instantly broken. And the black knife gas spreads. Rose Sword Princess's avatar, the speed is slower, too late to dodge, was hit by the black sword, and collapsed instantly. It's so strong. And Nang could tell that I was a male or female, seeing the phantom avatar of evil black impermanence defeating Rose's sword so easily, with a surprised look in his eyes. What happened next shocked him even more. He saw that the chains around evil black impermanence's body moved. The chain is like a python, flying directly towards Rose Sword Princess. The chains seemed to extend indefinitely. No matter how Rose Sword Princess evaded, the chains would still follow them until Rose Sword Princess was bound by the chains. Chain Requiem. The soul chain around the evil spirit black impermanence body can bind the enemy. Depending on the strength gap between the 2 sides, it can bind from 1 second to 10 seconds. Next, the evil and impermanent eyes stared at Rose Sword Princess. In his eyes, there was a thick evil thought. Evil stare. Enemies who are stared at by evil thoughts will lose their fighting spirit. Rose Sword Princess began to struggle frantically, trying to break free from the soul chain and run away. She watched in horror as the evil black impermanence approached, and screamed in fear. Boom! The violent evil spirit erupted from the evil black impermanent body. Killing desire. Entering the state of slaughtering desire, the evil is black and impermanent, the attack is increased by 20%, and the damage is immune to 20%. Evil black impermanence held the scythe in both hands, raised it high, and then slashed it down. Evil scythe. The black sword aura flew violently towards the Rose Sword Princess, who was bound by the soul chain. And Nang could tell whether I was male or female, feeling the fear and despair from Rose Sword Princess, and immediately chose to admit defeat. As Nang admitted that I was male and female, Rose Sword Princess's body turned into a phantom and disappeared. The attack of the black sword aura also failed. The soul requisition chain quickly returned to evil black impermanence and continued to circulate around his body. And Nang distinguishes me as male and female, admit defeat. Seekers, victory. The winner will get 1000 rank experience and 100 magic card points. With the prompt sound of the magic card space, Chu-He left to the battlefield. Chu-He looked at the evil black impermanence magic card in his right hand with an excited look on his face. Evil darkness and impermanence did not disappoint me. Next, it's time to try the evil spirit by Wuchang's strength. Chu-He secretly said in his heart. Rose Sword Princess, are you alright? Liang Yingying, also known as, and Nang distinguished I am male and female, left the magic card space and felt the fear conveyed to her by the magic card transformed by Rose Sword Princess, and she embodied it into reality. But after the Rose Sword Princess materialized, she became even more fearful. She even saw Rose Sword Ji's body even trembling. She had never encountered such a situation. Rose Sword Princess has also fought ghost-type magic card creatures before. Win or lose, that's not the case. But now, Rose Sword Princess actually exuded a deep fear, making her realize that things might be a little bad. Liang Yingying immediately took out her mobile phone and made a call. After a while, the phone was connected. Yingying, what's the matter? A man's calm and low voice came from the phone. Brother, my Rose Sword Princess is very wrong. Liang Yingying said immediately. Not right, what happened? The man asked. I entered the magic card space for a rank battle before. My opponent's magic card creature is a ghost-type magic card creature, called Evil Black Impermanence. The Evil Black Impermanence is very strong, and the star level is 2 stars lower than the Rose Sword Princess, but it completely suppresses the Rose Sword Princess. When Rose Sword Princess was defeated, I felt the fear she always conveyed to me. I have brought her into reality now, and she is still very scared, as if she is afraid of something. Liang Yingying said anxiously. Yingying, don't worry, the magic card space won't affect the magic card creatures whether you win or lose on the battlefield. I think your Rose Sword Princess is in a state of fear now, perhaps because she was shocked by that magic card creature called Evil, Black and Impermanent, that is, suffered a fiasco, coupled with the opponent's special talent. There is a psychological problem. I've heard of this kind of thing before. Some magic card creatures have special shocking abilities. Even if they fight in the magic card space on the battlefield, once they lose, they will be affected. You now take Rose Sword Princess to the Mocha Biological Emergency Center. I will call the director of the emergency center and ask him to take a look. The other party is an expert in the treatment of Mocha's biological and psychological problems and should be able to solve your problems. The problem, the man said solemnly. Brother, then please. Liang Yingying breathed a sigh of relief. Girl, we two brothers and sisters don't have to be so polite. By the way, what's the name of the person who fought you in the magic card space? The man asked. Seekers, the rank is 6-star Black Iron. Liang Yingying said. I see, I'll call the director of the Mocha Biological Emergency Center, and you will bring Rose Sword Princess there now. After the man finished speaking, he hung up the phone. Time advances by a few minutes. Magic card battle space. He continued to match opponents. After a few seconds, the match was successful, and as he agreed, he entered the battle space again. The opponent this time was a handsome man with angel wings. The other party looked like he came out of the second dimension. In the magic card space, the magic card master can arbitrarily set his own image. Even a fat man weighing 300 pounds can become a peerless handsome guy in the magic card space. Of course, there is only one chance to set the image, and once set, it cannot be changed. Seekers, 6-star Black Iron rank, 17 wins in 40 battles. I am the incarnation of light, with 5-star Bronze rank, and 155 victories in 21-6 battles. Magic card biological strength to balance. The value balance is successful. The strength of the magic card creatures of both sides is balanced to the Bronze 9 stars. The original rank of the magic card creatures is 1 level higher than the Bronze 9 stars. The attributes are increased by 1%, and the maximum increase is 20%. Beginning of rank battle. Brother Seeker, you should admit defeat. My rank is almost a rank higher than yours, so stop looking for abuse. Anyway, it's a losing battle. If you have the skills to fight, you can have another round. I was the avatar of Guangming, looking at Chuhi and shouting loudly. Hearing this, Chuhi smiled lightly. The battle hasn't even started yet. Are you so sure you won? Brother, is this unclear? You are also unlucky. You met me, didn't you see my record? You fight with me, it's just looking for abuse. Wu Neguang's avatar continued. Chuhi didn't say any more, and took out the Evil Spirit by Wuchang magic card. Silver 1-star magic card. Curse type Magician Evil Spirit by Wuchang. The magic card turned into black gas, and the black gas did not disperse. The Evil Spirit by Wuchang came out of the black chi. Brother, you can taste it, you actually created such a cute girl magic card creature. But it's a pity, your magic card creature should be a ghost card, right? And my magic card creature happens to be of the light system, and it specializes in restraining your magic card. I, the incarnation of light, sighed, and took out a card with a silver border and 9 stars in the upper right corner. Silver 9-star magic card. Son of Light Tank Light. A golden light appeared in the air. An angel wearing golden armor with golden wings, holding a shield in the left and a sword in the right descended from the light. Attribute Restraint, Occupation Restraint. Brother, you don't have to play. Wu Neguang's avatar shook his head and continued. Creator, can I kill this winged guy? The evil spirit by Wuchang turned his head, looked at Chu He with a sweet smile, and asked in a gloomy voice. Yes, Chu He nodded lightly. What about attribute restraint? What about professional restraint? The evil spirits are impermanent in the powerful underworld of hell. Still afraid of a trivial angel? The evil spirit by Wuchang got Chu He's approval and looked at the Son of Light. I am the incarnation of light. Seeing the evil spirit's impermanent gaze, my body shuddered suddenly. At this time, the evil spirit showed a deep cruel expression on its impermanent and beautiful face. In her eyes, the Son of Light is a birdman with wings, nothing more. This guy's magic card creature is a bit evil. However, my Son of Light is silver 9 stars. Even if the stars of both sides are balanced to 9 bronze stars, my Son of Light has a 9% increase in attributes. Not only is the occupation and attribute restraint, even the individual attribute value also crushes each other. It is absolutely impossible to lose. I am the incarnation of light, secretly said in my heart. Do it, beat her. Holy light charge. I am the incarnation of Guangming shouted loudly. A dazzling golden light burst out of the body of the Son of Light. He held the shield in front of his chest with his left hand, and his body turned into a golden streamer, rushing towards the evil spirit by Wuchang. As long as this evil spirit by Wuchang is hit by the light charge of the Son of Light, then the victory or defeat is determined. I am the incarnation of light, secretly said in my heart. The holy light charge can stun the enemy for 2 seconds. If it is a ghost or dark magic card creature, it can stun for 4 seconds. The magic card creatures of the magician type are known to have less blood. As long as the opponent can be controlled for 4 seconds, even if the Son of Light can't kill the evil spirit in vain, he can still maim it and occupy the advantage of blood volume. But the development of things, how can it be as smooth as he expected? When the Child of Light was less than 10 meters away from the evil spirit by Wuchang, the latter's faint green pupils began to spread like ink dripping into the water. Almost in an instant, the evil spirit's impermanent eyes completely turned into a faint green. The violent yin qi erupted from her body. Desire. Enemies stared at by the evil spirit's impermanent eyes will be attacked mentally. According to the mental strength of both parties, once the judgment is successful, the enemy will be in a state of mental damage, that is, into a coma. The time to fall into a coma ranges from 1 second to 10 seconds. When the incarnation of I Am Guangming saw that the Son of Light was about to hit the evil spirit by Wuchang with his shield, he suddenly fell from the sky, like a bird hit by a hunter's shot. What happened? The eyes of this evil spirit's white impermanence suddenly change. Is it possible that a certain skill was released? It shouldn't be. The Son of Light has the ability to face curses and has 50% resistance. This evil spirit has a lower star rating than the Son of Light. How could the Son of Light be recruited? I Am Guangming the incarnation of is incomprehensible. And the scene that happened next made him even more terrified. He saw that the long hair under the white cap of the evil spirit's white impermanence quickly grew longer, spreading like a black tide, entangled the body of the Son of Light, and dragged it in front of him. The next scene is extremely cruel. The evil spirit by Wuchang had a weird and sullen smile on his face, and the morning stick he held in his left hand kept hitting the head of the Son of Light. One stick after another. Every time the morning stick hits the head of the Son of Light, yin qi will escape into the head of the Son of Light. Son of Light, use light for blessing. Quick, I am the incarnation of Guangming with a terrified expression. A strong holy light burst out of the body of the Son of Light. But the holy light that burst out from his body was instantly blocked by the green ghost surrounding the evil spirit by Wuchang's body. My favorite enemy who can resist. It's even more interesting to torture and kill like this. The evil spirit by Wuchang had a bright and innocent, smile on his face. But this smile looked so terrifying and gloomy in the eyes of the incarnation of Wu Na Guangming. He saw the evil spirit stepping on the head of the Son of Light with his feet in vain, and tossing the morning sticks and spirit flags with his hands aside, grabbing one of the wings of the Son of Light with both hands. Is she going to tear off the wings of the Son of Light? He was frightened. Madman, this is just a rank match, is it necessary? I give up, I give up. I am the incarnation of Guangming, immediately yelled in horror. He was frightened. He had never seen such a cruel magic card creature. Even if the magic card space ranks battle, the magic card creature's death will be fine. But he was scared now. This is weird. He can accept a quick kill by a strong enemy, and a hard fight against his strong enemy. But this was the first time he saw a magic card creature that likes to torture enemies. I am the incarnation of light, surrender. Seekers, victory. The winner will get 1000 rank experience and 100 magic card points. When the evil spirit Bai Wucheng saw the body of the Son of Light disappear as a phantom, her eyes gloomily looked at the incarnation of the light. Facing the evil spirit's white and terrifying gaze, the face of the incarnation of Amao Guangming was as ugly as if he had eaten a fly, and he was so scared that he immediately left the battle space. It's really boring. The evil spirit Bai Wucheng yawned, picked up the crying stick and the homing banner on the ground, turned his body into black energy, condensed into a magic card, and returned to Chu He's hand. Coming out of the battle space, Chu He looked at the evil spirit Bai Wucheng magic card in his hand and let out a long sigh of relief. Although the character set in the background story that Chu He builds for the other party is vicious and vicious. But the way the evil spirit manifests impermanence is even worse. This evil spirit is impermanent, it's just a sick lady. But, I like it. Chu He laughed. Treating the enemy is cruel. As everyone knows, the Magic Card Division army guards the frontiers and fights the wild beasts. Facing the desolate beast, only kill the opponent and be killed by the opponent. In addition to gaining magic card points, the Magic Card Master fights in the battlefield of the Magic Card space, but also to hone the fighting skills of the Magic Card creature of the Magic Card Master. For Chu He must go to the wilderness to fight against the beasts in the future. The top material that can be obtained by fighting against the beasts. In the wilderness, there are also some dangerous areas with top materials. Those top materials can't be bought even with magic card points in magic card space. It is worth mentioning that if you deliberately release water in the magic card battlefield to let the opponent win and deliberately swipe points, it will be recorded by the magic card space, and according to the seriousness of the plot, it is forbidden to enter the magic card space for how many days. Chu He opens the tier battle interface, selects the 2v2 mode, and prepares to start rushing, earning magic card points in exchange for new ghosts and monsters. Chu He intends to participate in the province's Youth Magic Card Division competition. First of all, he must have 5 magic cards. In the Provincial Youth Magic Card Master competition, the winner is rewarded with 5 platinum level materials, and the winners can choose the attributes of the materials. For Chu He, the 5 platinum grade materials are very tempting. After all, ghost type materials are rare. If you can get 5 platinum level ghost type materials, even if you don't need them temporarily, you don't need to bother to find them if you need them in the future. He had to get 5 platinum level ghost materials anyway. Before that, he wants to regain the school's number 1 seed player. Then you have to have 5 magic cards. Earning magic card points is now the top priority for Chu He. You have a friend request. Chu He saw a friend application suddenly appeared in front of him. Wolf King requested to add you as a friend. After opening the friend application, Chu He was a little surprised to see the other person's name. The Wolf King, but a platinum level magic card master. Ranked 9th in the list of magic card masters, and strong. The so-called People list is one of the 3 lists designated by the Magic Card Master Guild. The 3 lists are the Sky list, the Ground list, and the People list. There are 100 people on each list. The Magic Card Masters on the Sky list are all King-level Magic Card Masters. The Magic Card Master on the Ground list is the Diamond-level Magic Card Master. The Magic Card Master on the Human list is a Platinum-level Magic Card Master. Not to mention the Magic Card Masters on the Sky and Earth lists. For ordinary people, the strong on the list are out of reach. It's weird, how could this Wolf King suddenly add me? Chu-hee's expression was very strange. After hesitating, Chu-hee agreed to the other party's friend application. He wants to see what the other person is adding to his friend and what he intends to do. Wolf King, I took the liberty to add your friend suddenly, please forgive me. After adding a friend of the Wolf King, Chu-hee saw the message from the other party, touched his chin with his right hand, and muttered, this Wolf King really has no arrogance. Chu-hee immediately responded, Knowledge Seeker. I don't know what happened to the famous Wolf King and my friend. Wolf King, can I have a magic card battle with you? Freedom to engage in battle. Seeing the reply from the Wolf King, Chu-hee was a little confused by the second monk. The Platinum level Magic Card Master ranked 9th in the rankings, come to him, the Black Iron level Magic Card Master, for an appointment. Did the other party's head show up, or did they not wake up? Chu-hee immediately sent out a few question marks. Wolf King, you previously fought with a Magic Card Master named Neng who distinguishes me as a male and female. That person is a very important person to me. After his magic card creature Rose Sword G lost, something bad happened. I am out of curiosity, so I want to have a magic card battle with you. So that's it, this is a small one, and an old one is here. Chu-hee muttered. Wolf King, don't get me wrong, I don't mean to take revenge, because ghost creatures with magic cards are rare, so I want to see it. If you agree to have a magic card battle with me, then I will pay you 5,000 demons. Card points are regarded as compensation for delaying your time. I wonder if you are willing. 5,000 magic card points. This guy is really a local tyrant. Chu-hee said excitedly. With 5,000 magic card points, it would be necessary to win 50 tier matches. 5,000 magic card points, plus the remaining magic card points of his predecessor, are enough to buy the ghost material for creating a magic card. Chu-hee didn't think about it for too long and gave a reply directly. Knowledge Seeker. No problem, I agree to a magic card battle with you. After Chu-hee responded, a message appeared in front of him. Wolf King transfers you 5,000 magic card points. Wolf King invites you to enter the free battle room, do you agree? After Chu-hee agreed, he appeared on a grassland. A few meters away from Chu-hee, a burly man about 30 years old looked at him with a smile. No Seeker, when we first met, I am the Wolf King. The opponent walked to Chu-hee and stretched out his right hand. Chu-hee also stretched out his right hand and said with a smile, I have heard about the name of the Wolf King for a long time, but it is better to see it once. Upon hearing Chu-hee's words, the Wolf King laughed. After all, no matter who it is, he likes rainbow farts. Everyone is no exception, unless it's not a human. No Seeker, then let's start now. What kind of fighting style are you planning to use? Asked the Wolf King. Chu-hee considered it for a while and smiled, 2v2 fighting style. Chu-hee wants to see how strong the evil spirit Haiwuchang and the evil spirit Baiwuchang are together. The 9th ranked Wolf King took the initiative to come to him to train him. If he doesn't practice, he won't practice. Knowledge Seeker, you have made a bad choice. Among the 4 combat methods, except for the best 5v5, 2v2 combat is my specialty. The Wolf King laughed. What a coincidence. I am also very good at 2v2, so shall we start? Chu-hee said with a smile. The Wolf King stopped talking, and launched a free magic card war against Chu-hee. With Chu-hee agreed. The two of them appeared in the battle space. Your magic card is 1 silver star, isn't it? The Wolf King asked. Chu-hee nodded. To be fair, I will lower my magic card strength to 1 silver star. The Wolf King laughed. Hearing the words of the Wolf King, Chu-hee's mouth turned up slightly, revealing a meaningful smile. The Wolf King lowered his magic card to silver 1 star to cater to him, indicating that the opponent is confident in his magic card. After all, a magic card creature clearly has the power to easily destroy mountains and rivers, but its strength is reduced to the point where it can only destroy mountains and streams. The magic card creature will inevitably be affected when it fights. Although the Wolf King lowered his magic card strength, it was for a fair fight. But this makes Chu-hee very upset. He felt underestimated by the other party. If that's the case, then he doesn't have to be polite. Chu-hee took out the 2 magic cards. 1 silver star. The Meat Shield Warrior is evil and impermanent. 1 silver star. The Curse Magician Evil Spirit is impermanent. The Wolf King saw the evil black impermanence and the evil spirit white impermanence, and a look of surprise appeared in his eyes. Is this his monster creature? It does not look weak. The Wolf King secretly said in his heart. He also immediately took out 2 magic cards. Platinum Samsung. Quick Assassin Green Wolf Hunter. Platinum 4 stars. Raging Warrior Red Wolf Fighter. The Green Wolf Hunter is a blue werewolf with a dagger in both hands and a height of more than 2 meters. The opponent's left eye wears a black blindfold, and the only right eye emits a fierce light. On the daggers in both hands of the Green Wolf Hunter, a dark green aura exuded. Obviously, his 2 daggers were highly poisonous. The red wolves are all over 4 meters tall, with extremely burly muscles. Like the Green Wolf Hunter, they also wear a black eye mask on their left eye. And his weapon was a sledgehammer that was taller than his body. On the surface of the giant hammer, there are protruding spikes, a complete murder weapon. Both magic card biological strength is balanced to 1 silver star. The 2v2 competition begins. As the magic card space announced the start of the battle, the eyes of the Wolf King's whole person changed. His eyes became sharp, and his body exuded murderous aura. Tactic 1. The Wolf King shouted in a deep voice. I saw the body of the Green Wolf Hunter disappeared in place. The Red Wolf Warrior let out a howl of wolf, and he burst out of blood. The original burly figure was once again raised to 6 meters. He held a sledgehammer in both hands and hit the ground with 1 hammer. Hammer surging. There was a shock wave on the ground, towards the evil black impermanence and the evil spirit white impermanence. Bai Wuchang, you deal with that green wolf. I'll deal with this red wolf. There was a strong sense of war in the evil and impermanent eyes. As the bleeding burst into his body, he directly activated desire for killing. Attack power increased by 20%, injury prevention increased by 20%. Facing the oncoming shock wave, the evil black impermanence held the black sickle in both hands and cut it out with a single knife. Evil scythe. The black sword gas spread and collided with the shock wave, and the 2 sides burst instantly. At this moment, the Green Wolf Hunter appeared out of thin air beside the evil black impermanence. The daggers in his hands pierced towards the evil and impermanence. Seeing his attack will succeed, the long black hair suddenly wrapped around him. The Green Wolf Hunter immediately stopped, and quickly backed away, his body disappeared in place again. Little Green Wolf, do you really think you can hide in front of me? The evil spirit Bai Wuchang's face showed a grim smile. She waved the spirit banner with her right hand, and a large number of blood-red evil spirits flew out of the spirit banner. The evil spirits attack and kill. Evil spirits are impermanent and can drive ghosts. Evil spirits are also one of the ghosts, but compared with ghosts, evil spirits are more bloodthirsty, and they are more perceptive to the breath of life. Find him, the evil spirit Bai Wuchang said in a cold voice. The blood-red evil spirit, centered on the evil spirit's impermanent body, spread out towards the surroundings, searching for the hidden Green Wolf Hunter. The evil black impermanence is carrying the sickle and walking towards the Red Wolf Fighter. The Red Wolf Fighter also carried the giant hammer, heading towards the evil and impermanence. The height gap between the 2 sides is too large. Just like giants and young children. But the evil and impermanent momentum is completely undefeated. After the 2 sides approached, the evil black impermanence held the sickle in both hands and slashed at the Red Wolf Fighter. The Red Wolf Fighter also took the giant hammer and slammed it at the evil and impermanence. The collision of power and power. Nothing fancy. Bang bang bang. The 2 sides continued to attack. The collision of the sickle and the sledgehammer made a harsh collision sound. This evil and impermanence is really not easy. No wonder the little girl's rose sword fairy will be completely suppressed. Even in this battle, the Red Wolf Fighter's strength is reduced to 1 silver star, but with the crazy strange power skill that increases its strength by 50%, this evil and impermanence can't be stopped. But he actually blocked it. This evil and impermanent ability is very strong. Seeing the Red Wolf Fighter and the evil and impermanent confrontation, the Wolf King said in his heart. He looked at Chu He. This seeker is really not easy. The ghost card is recognized as the most difficult to create. But he can actually create 2 silver 1-star ghost cards. Once the levels of these 2 magic card creatures are upgraded to the gold level, or even platinum level, they will probably be stronger than most other magic card creatures of the same level. Being stared by the gaze of the Wolf King, Chuhi looked at the opponent if he felt something. The Wolf King smiled kindly. No matter where you are, talent is the most important thing. In his eyes, Chuhi is a talent. And also an outstanding talent. At least in terms of creating ghost card magic cards, Chuhi is the most powerful magic card master he has ever seen. It's not that he has never seen a ghost card, but those ghosts and monsters are all in vain. But the evil is different from the black impermanence. Being able to attack the red wolf fighter without falling below is enough to prove the strength. As for the strength of the evil spirit by Wuchang, he still doesn't know. Cursing magician. It was the first time he saw this type of magician. And it's still a ghost card. In his heart, he was very curious about the power of the evil spirit's impermanence. Green Wolf Hunter, don't have to keep your hands. The Wolf King gave instructions through his heart. The Green Wolf Hunter who had received the instruction appeared 20 meters away from the front of the evil spirit by Wuchang. Ninefold Phantom. The body of the Green Wolf Hunter seemed to be distorted by space. It is divided into 9 in an instant. Moreover, the bodies of the 9 Green Wolf Hunters formed a ring in the blink of an eye, surrounding the evil spirits and impermanence. 9 Wolf Killing Array. The 9 Green Wolf Hunters roared at the same time. Their bodies turned into 9 green glows, rushing towards the evil spirits, impermanence, and passing by. The evil spirit fell to the ground in vain. Seeing that the evil spirit by Wuchang was fatally wounded and lost his combat effectiveness, the Wolf King laughed boldly. No seeker, it seems that I won this battle. Chuhi heard this and smiled faintly. Wolf King, the battle is not over yet. Who is the one who will kill you? I can't say for sure now. Oh, when the Wolf King heard this, a look of surprise appeared in his eyes. Looking at his confident expression, is it possible that this evil and impermanence has any hidden cards? In his opinion, the evil spirit by Wuchang has already lost. The only point that can be overturned is the evil and impermanent body. But to his expectation, he saw the fatal evil spirit by Wuchang stand up from the ground. He saw the evil spirit's white impermanence's face with a mad resentment look. Following the evil spirit's impermanence, it opened its mouth wide and breathed in forcefully. The ghosts surrounding her body were all sucked into her mouth. The violent yin qi erupted from the body of the evil spirit's impermanence. Yin qi enveloped the impermanent body of the evil spirit. In the dark yin, a pair of faint green eyes can be seen. There was a cold killing intent in his eyes. What's going on? The Wolf King saw the evil spirit's impermanence, with a look of surprise in his eyes. You all have to die. The gloomy voice of the evil spirit's impermanence came from the dark gloom. The next moment, yin qi suddenly spread. The evil spirit by Wuchang reappeared. But she was completely different just now. Her appearance has undergone earth-shaking changes, and her body is faint green, like a ghost-like body. Her hands were like ghost claws, and her lower body turned into a form of smoke. She stared at the 9 Green Wolf Hunters. Her body burst suddenly, turning into countless green ghosts. The 9 Green Wolf Hunters quickly backed away, and at the same time their bodies were hidden again. You can't escape. The sharp roar sounded. The countless green ghosts split again. The large amount makes the scalp numb. All the green ghosts flew in one direction. This direction is exactly where the Blue Wolf Hunter's true body is. In the evil spirit form, the evil spirit by Wuchang has a brand new skill. One of the skills is Qi Lock. Regardless of any concealment ability, in front of the Qi Machine Lock, it is useless. Chapter 11. The true body of the Green Wolf Hunter was found. Holding the dagger in both hands, he looked at the oncoming ghost army, and let out a low wolf howl. His body suddenly accelerated, turning into a green light and flying towards the ghost army. But his fate was naturally surrounded by an army of ghosts. These ghosts are all transformed by evil spirits in vain. This is the second skill when the evil spirit by Wuchang enters the evil spirit state. Thousands of ghosts. The evil spirits in the state of evil spirits are impermanent, and can turn their bodies into 100,000 ghosts. Every ghost possesses 10% of the fighting power of the evil spirit, impermanence. Surrounded by an army of ghost hunters, the Green Wolf Hunter died almost instantly. When the body of the Green Wolf Hunter turned into a phantom and disappeared, thousands of ghosts quickly gathered and condensed into evil spirits, impermanence. How is this possible? The Green Wolf Hunter was actually found. The Wolf King couldn't believe his eyes. The skill of the Green Wolf Hunter super kill is hidden, has a super high priority, it is almost impossible to be found by other magic card creatures. But now, the evil spirit Bai Wucheng found the Blue Wolf Hunter and killed him, which really surprised him. There is one Red Wolf fighter left. The Wolf King is ready to let the Red Wolf fighter use the strongest killer move. Originally, he didn't want to bully the small with the big, after all, this was just a battle against each other. And the opponent is just a bronze 1-star magic card master. But the situation is not good for him now. If you lose, you will be ashamed. Red Wolf Fighter, enter the wild killing form. The Wolf King commanded in his heart. Upon receiving the order, a powerful breath erupted from the Red Wolf Fighter's body. A set of blood-red armor suddenly appeared on his body, protecting his body tightly. There is no common form of evil in evil, and the war intent in his eyes has become even more serious. Just as the evil and the black impermanence are preparing for a battle. A faint green beam of light flew from a distance and directly hit the Red Wolf Fighter's head. The Red Wolf Fighter's body halted, and then his huge body slowly fell to the ground. The next moment, the body of the evil spirit's impermanence plunged into the body of the Red Wolf Fighter. The Red Wolf Fighter wailed in pain. After a while, his body turned into a phantom and dissipated. White impermanence, you dare to snatch my prey. The evil black impermanence is angry. Holding the sickle in both hands, he slashed at the evil spirit Bai Wucheng suddenly. Brother He Wucheng, my concubine is so scared. The evil spirit Bai Wucheng laughed, his body turned into yin qi, turned into a magic card, and flew back to Chu He's hand. Seeing the angry expression of evil and impermanence, Chu He comforted, you don't need to be angry, there will be opportunities for you to fight this powerful enemy in the future. Chu He spoke, taking a deep breath, and his voice calmly said, follow the Creator's order. After speaking, his body also turned into black energy, turned into a magic card, and flew back to Chu He's hand. At this time, the Wolf King looked stunned. Red Wolf Fighter was killed in a second. He suspected that he was dreaming. In the Red Wolf Fighter's wild killing form, it is immune to 50% damage, although it can only last for 5 minutes. But in these 5 minutes, the Red Wolf Fighter was almost immortal. But now, he was actually killed by a spike. Wolf King, you lost. Chu He laughed when he saw the Wolf King's expression. Chu He is extremely happy now. After all, the opponent is the 9th powerful magic card master on the list. Although it is only a magic card battle, there may be elements of the opponent underestimating the enemy, but the feeling of being able to win the opponent is simply indescribable. I lost. Hearing Chu He's words, the Wolf King suddenly came back to his senses. There was a bitter smile on his face. The Green Wolf Hunter and the Red Wolf Fighter, although their strength ranks last in his pack of wolves deck, are extremely powerful among the platinum magic cards. In his expectation, even the Blue Wolf Hunter and Red Wolf Fighter, who had suppressed their strength, could easily defeat black and white impermanence. He fought Chu He just to see Chu He's ghost card. But now, he lost. And also lost so thoroughly. He felt a little hot on his face. What a shame. He was the strongest in the dignified list, and he lost to a little-known kid like Chu He. If this were spread, it would be a shame to be thrown at Grandma's house. Cough cough cough. Brother Knowledge Seeker, I have an unrelenting request, and I hope you can be tight-lipped about the results of our discussion. These magic card points are rewards. The Wolf King coughed dryly and said with an awkward expression. Wolf King gives you 10,000 magic card points. Chu He saw the transfer information appearing in front of him, and the corners of his mouth were happy. Don't worry about the Wolf King, I promise that no third person will know the result of the match between the two of us today. Chu He smiled. The Seeker brother, let's see you next time. The Wolf King gave a dry laugh, and immediately left the magic card space. The hush fee of 10,000 magic card points, the Wolf King is really generous. Chu He laughed loudly after the Wolf King left. Earn 15,000 magic card points in a battle against each other. It's really cool. On the frontier, in a certain barren, suppressing barren beast army. A burly man sat on a stone on the playground, smoking a cigarette with a melancholy face, and sighing one after another. Liang team, what are you doing? A passing officer asked curiously when he saw Liang Dong's expression. It's a long story. Liang Dong shook his head and smiled bitterly. During this time, the wild beast's offensive is not fierce, so the most important thing is time. The officer smiled and walked to a stone opposite Liang Dong and sat down. Liang Dong was stunned when he saw the other party sitting down. When he said, "Long story just now," he meant that he didn't want to talk. As a result, the other party really only understood the superficial meaning of long talk. Still sitting opposite him, looking at him expectantly, waiting for him to tell. "Liang team, you can start." The Legion took out a cigarette, lit one for himself, and said with a smile. "Chen Jian, are you itchy?" Liang Dong's face sank and he shouted loudly. Chen Jian was so frightened by Liang Dong's voice that he stood up immediately, and the cigarette in his mouth was so frightened that it fell to the ground. "Liang team, if you don't want to say it, you can say it directly. You have to say a long story, you know my character. I have a straight personality, and I can't understand the overtones in your words." Chen Jian said with a look of grievance. Seeing Chen Jian's expression, Liang Dong smiled helplessly, took out a cigarette and handed it to Chen Jian. Seeing this, Chen Jian took the cigarette with a smile and lit it again. "Chen Jian, tell me the truth, what do you think of my wolf pack?" Liang Dong asked with a serious expression. "It's very strong. Among the 36 Army Corps of Xinjiang, except for the captain, Team Liang, your wolf pack is the second, so no one dares to be the first," Chen Jian said with a smile. "Then what do you think of the two magic cards, Blue Wolf Hunter and Red Wolf Fighter?" Liang Dong continued to ask. "It's very strong. Blue Wolf Hunter is a rapid type assassin, and rapid type is one of the best prefixes for assassins. The Red Wolf Fighter is a violent type, and its melee ability is stronger than other types of fighters. Although the defense is somewhat insufficient, your Red Wolf Fighter has a mad killing form, and can get 50% damage free. During the killing form, the combat power of the Red Wolf Fighter is among the Platinum 3-star magic card creatures, which is definitely the top. But then again, although the Blue Wolf Hunter and the Red Wolf Fighter are both strong, they are only magic cards in the backup deck after all. Compared with the 5 magic cards in your main deck, Team Liang, then there is still a certain gap." Chen Jian answered Liang Dong's question, and took the opportunity to flatter him. This Liang Dong is the Wolf King. His true identity is the rank captain of the 36th Legion of the Suppression Army. In the army headquarters, the ranks are divided into squad leader, squadron leader, group leader, and general leader. The squadron captain is equivalent to the lieutenant in the previous life, the regiment captain is the school officer, and the chief captain is the general officer. Each position is also divided into upper, middle and lower titles. Liang Dong is the captain of the rank, equivalent to the colonel in the previous life. "Okay, you can go." After listening to Chen Jian's words, Liang Dong waved his hand and sent the other party away. "Liang team, are you sure you don't want to talk to someone about your troubles?" Chen Jian asked with a smile. Liang Dong who stared. Chen Jian smiled and ran away immediately. "Seekers, I really hope you can grow up as soon as possible. When the time comes, the two of us will fight with all our strength to see who can be the best." Liang Dong murmured in his heart as he looked at the blue sky. Hum, 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 a piercing alarm sounded suddenly. Liang Dong got up from the stone, moved his muscles and bones, and showed a fierce smile on his face. "Wild beast, you hit the hole of the gun today. Laozi is in a bad mood today." Liang Dong spit out the cigarette butt in his mouth and strode away. In the magic card space. Chu He opens the point store and is ready to buy on a spree. Chu He now has a total of 16,300 points. Among them, 200 points were won by him in the rank battle, and 1,100 points were left by his predecessor. Plus the Wolf King's battle fee and seal fee. Chu He feels that he is among the rich, first class. Chu He started searching for material. There are a lot of ghosts and monsters in the points store, there are hundreds of pages, everything from black iron to platinum. Materials above the platinum level, that is, diamond level and king level materials, are not available in the point store. Only by going to the wilderness can you get them. No wonder the Wolf King has so many magic card points on hand. Chu He thought to himself after seeing that there were no diamond level and king level materials in the point store. He believes that the Wolf King intends to attack the diamond level magic card master, and if he wants to attack the diamond level magic card master, he must create a diamond-level magic card, and the material also needs diamond-level materials, so the magic card points for the Wolf King, much less useful. Chu-hee picked for a long time. 16,300 magic card points, in the end there is only a fraction left. Chu-hee has selected a total of more than 10 materials that can create ghost-type magic cards, most of which are bronze level, and there are 2 silver level materials. These materials are enough for Chu-hee to create 2 new magic cards. As for the magic card to be created, Chu-hee has already thought about it in his heart. What does black and white impermanence correspond to? That is of course ox head and horse noodles. With black and white impermanence, it is natural to be without ox head and horse face. Chu-hee returned to the private magic card space and took out all the ghost materials he purchased. Licking his lips, Chu-hee began to create Tautu noodles. First it's bull's head. Chu-hee touched his chin with his right hand and began to ponder the image of a bull's head. As the yin division, the appearance must be domineering and terrifying. Following this domineering and terrifying direction, Chu-hee soon had a clue. He is 9 feet tall, with a bullhead body, red skin, black armor, a black gold axe in each hand, a bronze nose ring hung on his nose, ox eyes glaring, and 2 hooves are burning with flames. Looking at the bullhead image created in front of him, Chu-hee smiled. The image is very domineering, in line with the image of a bullhead in his mind. Next is the construction of the background story. It is rumored that in ancient times, there was a palace in charge of the souls of the dead, called the underworld. In the underground palace, there is a bull-headed human body, a powerful underworld who can impose flames. The Yin-Si is extremely powerful. His weapon is 2 black and gold axes. In any battle, he will always be in the forefront, his charge is unstoppable, in front of him, any defense is invalid. It is rumored that there is a terrifying blood of the ancient bull demon in Kayan division. Because of the blood, his personality is extremely irritable. As long as he is against him, he will never die. If you meet this bull-headed yin, the best way is to work hard, because facing the brave, he will not torture you, but will only chop you to death with an axe. In the underworld, he and the horse face are also called the bullhead horse face. He is not only the yin division, but also a fierce and powerful warrior. The background story structure is complete. The next step is to create the required materials. Bronze grade magic axe, bronze grade flame magic crystal, bronze bull blood, silver level bull body, bronze level ghost evil stone, heart of bronze terror. Chu-hee puts all the 6 selected materials into the magic card creation altar, and then submits the background story and image for review. Although it has been successful twice, but creating again, Chu-hee is still a little nervous. Fortunately, no accidents happened. More than a minute later, the prompt sound of the magic card space sounded. Successful review. Hearing the sound of the magic card space, Chu-hee smiled. The creation has begun. 6 materials were sucked into the colorful vortex. The colorful vortex gradually changed color. But there is a slight difference from the time when the evil spirits were black and impermanent and the evil spirits were white and impermanent. In the black whirlpool, there is a faint dark red color. Like a flame in the dark, it burns indefinitely. The vortex spins faster and faster. The hot breath erupted from the vortex wave. The heat surges towards Chu-hee's face. When the heat wave disappeared, there was an even stronger chill. After the heat and cold alternate, the speed of the vortex starts to decrease, and finally subsides. The prompt sound of the magic card space followed. Created a silver 1-star magic card Mignon Bullhead. Terror Master talent takes effect. Mignon Bullhead star upgraded to silver 2 stars. Create a silver 2-star magic card, gain 1000 experience points. Then, a creature with a height of 3 meters and a whole body of muscle knotted like a rock, with red skin, a bull-headed human body, a bronze nose ring hanging on the nose, wearing black heavy armor, and a black gold giant axe in both hands walked out of the black and red vortex. Above his feet, a dark red flame was burning. With every step, a burnt footprint is left on the ground. Mignon Bullhead, I have seen the creator. Mignon Niatu walked up to Chu-hee, knelt on one knee, and said respectfully with a strong voice. Get up. Chu-hee smiled. Mignon Niutao got up and stood respectfully in front of Chu-hee. Chu-hee immediately checked the information of Mignon Niatu. Magic card name, Mignon Bullhead. Star, silver 2 star. Race, Ghost. Type. Heavy tank. Skills. Skill 1. Endless battles. Skill 2. Fighting more and more courage. Skill 3. Fury. Skill 4. Crazy blood. Passive. Unyielding soul. When facing an enemy whose star level is higher than one's own, all attributes will be increased. For each star level of the enemy, all attributes will be increased by 5%, and all attributes will be increased by up to 100%. Limited skill. Bull Demon awakens after receiving a fatal injury. The bloodline of the ancient Bull Demon in the body will be activated and transformed into a Bull Demon form. Bond skill. Bullhead Horseface. When fighting with Horseface, all attributes are increased by 50%. Seeing Mingyan Niatu's message, Chuhi only had 3 words in his mind. Epic. Mingyan Niatu's skills are too exaggerated. The 4 skills are all passive. The effects of the 4 skills are as the fighting time increases, the damage increases after the injury, the rebound damage from the attack, and the attack speed increases after the injury. Together, these 4 skills are simply invincible. And passive is different from evil and impermanence. Evil spirits are white and impermanent. When Mingyan Niu Tao faces high star magic card creatures, his strength will also increase, giving him the ability to leapfrog battle. As for restricted skills and bond skills, they are just like black and white impermanence, nothing special. Of course, the strength of Mingyan Bullhead and black and white impermanence is stronger and weaker. Chuhi is not sure. But Chuhi doesn't have to worry about these. After all, it is his magic card. No matter which magic card is more powerful, he will be the beneficiary. Chuhi turned the Mingyan Bullhead into a magic card and took it back. Looking at the 2 silver stars on the magic card, the corners of Chuhi's mouth showed joy. Next, it's time to create the horse noodles. Regarding Ma Mian, Chuhi wants to make him an assassin. Warrior, tank, mage, support, assassin. Chuhi intends to create a complete Yin-Si deck. Assassins are a must. It is almost impossible to create a horse face as an auxiliary magic card, so it can only be shaped as an assassin. But it's a bit nerve-wracking to shape the horse face into an assassin. After all, Niu Tao Ma Mian itself is related to tank fighters. It's easy to create a horse face into a tank magicka and warrior magicka. But it is a bit difficult to create it as an assassin magic card. How is the image of the magic card created? How should the background story be constructed? Chuhi glanced at the remaining material. In order to create the horse face into an assassin, Chuhi also specially bought the corresponding materials. If the horse face is not shaped as an assassin, then 2 or 3 pieces of these materials will be wasted. It's a bit of a headache. Chuhi rubbed his eyebrows and murmured. Closing his eyes, Chuhi's mind came up with various games he'd played in his previous life, and images of assassins in the movies he had seen. After a long time, Chuhi opened his eyes with a smile on the corner of his mouth. He already had the answer in his mind. He is 6 feet tall, with a horse-faced figure, with black skin and a thin body, with a black longbow hanging from his back, narrow eyes, slender hands, and a black mist surrounding his body. Assassins are not invariably fighting with daggers. The so-called assassins are those who assassinate the enemy in battle. The assassin that Chuhi wants to create should be more accurately an archer. It's just that there is no such thing as an archer in the magic card, and it is uniformly called an assassin. After the image creation is completed, the next step is to build the story background. It is rumored that in ancient times, there was a palace in charge of the souls of the dead, called the underworld. In the underworld, there is a horse-faced person who walks in the shadows and hunts ghosts. The assassination skills of this Yin-Si are unmatched. His weapon is a 9-stone giant bow. No matter where the enemy hides, there is nowhere to escape in front of him. The arrows he shoots have never missed. It is rumored that the Yin-Si was born in the dark place of the underworld, and his body is transformed by shadows. Anyone who provokes him will be shot by him with an arrow. Don't be afraid of this Yin-Si, and don't be afraid of meeting him, because when you do meet him, before you meet him, you have been shot by him. In the underworld, he and Niu Tao are also called Niu Tao Ma Mian. He is both a sinister and a cold-blooded assassin hiding in the shadows. After constructing the backstory of Ma Mian, Chuhi breathed a sigh of relief. Chuhi put the remaining materials into the magic card creation altar. Bronze rank suffocating longbow. Bronze grade dark crystal. Bronze shadow essence. The body of a silver-level magic horse. Bronze-grade Yin Sha stone. Heart of bronze terror. Start reviewing. Chu-Hee closed his eyes and waited quietly. When the sound of the magic card space prompting the approval sounded in his ears, a smile appeared at the corner of Chu-Hee's mouth. Opening his eyes, Chu-Hee watched as the colorful vortex on the magic card creation altar began to spin. The colorful vortex quickly turned black. But it's a little different from normal black. The black vortex this time, like smoke, looks a little illusory. In this illusion, you can even hear the sound of bows and arrows being fired. As the rotation of the black vortex continues to accelerate, a looming figure appeared in the vortex. The opponent's body is hidden in the vortex. If you don't look carefully, you can't see the opponent's existence at all. Oh, this time, the horse noodles might also give me a surprise. Chu-Hee thought to himself. When the black vortex stopped rotating, the prompt sound of the magic card space sounded. Create a silver 1-star magic card, Shadow Horse Face. Terror Master talent takes effect. The Shadow Horse Face star has been upgraded to 2 silver stars. Create a silver 2-star magic card, gain 1000 experience points. The card master level is upgraded to 2 bronze stars. Almost at the same time as the magic card space prompt sounded, a creature with a body like a black mist emerged from the black vortex above the magic card creation altar. When he walked in front of Chu-Hee, his body gradually became solid. Shadow Horse Face, I have seen the creator. Looking at the shadowy horse in front of him, Chu-Hee touched his chin with his right hand, and a satisfied smile appeared at the corner of his mouth. What is the most important ability of an assassin? Assassination techniques, stealth tricks. No, the most important ability of an assassin is presence. When an assassin's presence is extremely low, it is the most terrifying existence. Obviously the assassin is by your side, but you can't feel the other party's existence. How terrifying this is. The Shadow Horse Face looks unremarkable, and compared with the domineering appearance of Mingyan Niatu, it is simply a world of difference. But the Shadow Horse Face is standing in front of Chu-Hee, he can't even feel the other party's existence. Chu-Hee immediately checked the information of the Shadow Horse Face. When Chu-Hee saw the skills of the Shadow Horse Face, a surprised look appeared on his face. This is simply a natural assassin, Chu-Hee said excitedly. Magic card name, Shadow Horse Face. Star, Silver 2-star. Race, Ghost. Type, Shadow Assassin. Skill, Skill 1, Yin Spirit. Skill 2, 100 Shots. Skill 3, Shadow Arrow. Skill 4, Fierce Heart. Passive, Silent Hunter. In the eyes of the Shadow Horse Face, everything in the world is his prey. When he hunts the enemy, his sense of existence will be reduced to the extreme. When he is not attacking, he will not be discovered by any skills. Exist. Limited skill, Shadow Awakening. When fatally injured, the body will completely enter the shadow and transform into a shadow form. Bound skill, Niu Tao Ma Mian. When fighting with Niu Tao, all attributes are increased by 50%. The passive skills of Shadow Horse Face are destined to be the natural assassin of Shadow Horse Face. When the Wolf King and Chu-Hee's magic card battle, why did the Blue Wolf Hunter lose? It was because the evil spirit Bai Wuchang, who transformed into an evil spirit, discovered the other's trace. Once the assassin is exposed, it means defeat. But Shadow Horse Face has a powerful passive like Silent Hunter. When he doesn't attack, he will not be discovered by any skills, which is terrifying. It means that the Shadow Horse can always follow the enemy to be assassinated. As long as the opportunity is found, it will be killed in one hit. As for Shadow Horse Face's Silent Hunter passive, Chu-Hee doesn't know whether it will be found by the evil spirit Bai Wuchang's Qi Locked, who enters the evil spirit state. This is a bit like the strongest spear and the strongest shield. Is the spear sharper or the shield stronger? But Chu-Hee doesn't need to think about that, because both the strongest spear and the strongest shield are in his hands. Chu-Hee turned the Shadow Horse Face into a magic card and took it back. Looking at the magic card in his hand, Chu-Hee thought about the last auxiliary magic card in his mind. What kind of Yin Si should be used as the prototype to create it? There are a lot of Yin divisions in the underworld. Powerful as the 5 Fang Ghost Emperors and 10 Temple Yamas. Weak, like the Lord of 9 Springs. There are 9 springs in the underworld: Yellow Springs, Cold Springs, Yin Springs, Quiet Springs, etc. Each spring has its own owner. But at that level, to be precise, it should not be regarded as a ghost, but a god in a certain sense. Based on Chu-hee's current abilities, it is estimated that it would be difficult to create a magic card based on that level of yin-shi. You have to eat one bite at a time. The road has to go step by step. So lofty and lofty, after all, the one who suffers is himself. Remove the 5 Fang Ghost Emperors, the 10 Temple Yama and the Lord of the 9 Springs. It's handsome. Day Tour God, Night Tour God, Leopard Tail, Beak, Fish Gill, Wasp, Impermanent Handsome, Ghost King. Then there are Po Mang, the Judge, and listen carefully. And the Flower of Hell Mandala. There are a lot of ghosts that Chu-hee can create. But it is difficult for a clever woman to cook without rice. Now that there is no material, it is meaningless to think too much. The most important thing now is to search for materials. Chu-hee entered the battle space again and had 8 tier battles. In the 8 battles, Chu-hee swept the opponent with evil and black impermanence, and won 800 magic card points. The level of the tier battle has also been raised to the Black Iron 7 stars. Magic card rank battles, no matter whether you win or lose, can only be played 10 times a day. The reason why the magic card space rank battle has this setting is also to make the magic card master not focus too much on the rank battle. After all, the rank battle in the magic card space is virtual. It seems like a fierce battle, but the magic card points can be put aside. In fact, no matter whether you win or lose, there is no loss. After all, the enemy of the magic card master is the wild beast, and the magic card space rank battle is just a training ground. Magic card space rank battles can only be played 10 times, also to prevent magic card masters from indulging in virtual rank battles. Although the magic card battle in reality is the same as the rank battle in the magic card space, when it comes to the magic card battle in reality, people will die. After the number of tier battles was limited, Chu-hee left the magic card space and returned to reality. Chu-hee stretched and walked out of the door. Outside the living room, Chu-yun sat on the sofa with her legs rolled up and watched TV. "Brother, how is it? Did the creation of the magic card go well?" Chu-yun asked with a smile when she saw Chu-hee walk out of the bedroom. "Very well," Chu-hee laughed. "That's good. However, there is only 1 week left until the Provincial Youth Magic Card Master Competition." "Brother, can you make it in time?" Chu-yun asked with concern. "Don't worry, there won't be any problems." Chu-hee smiled indifferently. "There is only 1 magic card left, no problem. By the way, brother, what kind of magic card did you create this time? Can you let me take a look?" Chu-yun asked curiously. Chu-hee smiled mysteriously and shook his head. "Keep it a secret for now." "Cut, cheapskate," Chu-yun murmured. "In 2 days, brother will go to school and take back the number 1 seed that Dumu snatched from me. When the time comes, I will have a magic card battle with him. At that time, don't you know what my magic card is? But when the time comes, don't be too surprised." Chu-hee rubbed Chu-yun's head and chuckled. "Brother, then I'll wait and see." Chu-yun smiled so that her eyes became crescent moons, and said expectantly. Today is the weekend. Chu-hee and the 2 brothers and sisters don't have to go to class either. Chu-hee also enjoyed the afternoon time between brothers and sisters. Chu-hee was an orphan in his previous life and has always been alone. Although he has no parents in this life, he has a younger sister, which makes him feel the existence of warmth. Especially when he woke up in the ward and saw Chu-yun weeping with joy, he felt the warmth of family for the first time. Pleasant time always passes very fast. In the evening, Chu-yun cooked a sumptuous dinner. After the 2 brothers happily finished their dinner, Chu-yun washed the pot and washed the dishes, while Chu-hee changed into a set of black clothes and trousers and went out. Chu-hee plans to go to the underground magic card amphitheater to participate in the magic card battle to make money, and collect the material money needed to create the last magic card. After all, this matters sooner rather than later. The underground magic card beasts were originally a group of people who burnt too much money. In order to satisfy their ugly desire to see blood in their hearts, they spent money to find the magic card master and the magic card creature to fight for life and death, thereby satisfying their private behavior. But as time went by, some upper-class people gradually saw the way to make money and took control of the underground magic card battle beast, creating the underground amphitheater. The underground magic card coliseum has become a cash cow for the upper class. After all, in this world, not every card master dared to go to the wilderness and fight against the beasts. Many magic card masters created magic card creatures, not to fight against the beasts, but to show their abilities. The underground magic card amphitheater has become the favorite place for those magic card masters. Using magic card creatures created by yourself to kill other people's magic card creatures, the thrill of blood and victory is beyond words. In every magic card battle in the underground magic card amphitheater, there will be a dealer opening a gambling game. This also attracted a large number of gamblers to participate. The card masters participating in the battle can get rich rewards whether they win or lose, which attracts more card masters to join the underground magic card beasts. Although the official ban on the existence of the underground magic card coliseum. But in fact, it is tacit approval. After all, the magic card creatures fighting in the underground magic card amphitheater are better than creating chaos in society. After Chu-Hee left home, he walked to the underground Magica Coliseum. The reason Chu-Hee knows this place is because his predecessor has been here. After all, creating magic cards is expensive. Chu-Hee, his predecessor, often came here to fight in order to make money. The entrance of the underground magic card coliseum is a bar. Chu-Hee entered the bar, walked to the front desk of the bar, and said straightforwardly, "I want to participate in the magic card battle." When the bartender heard the words, a professional smile appeared on his face. "Please follow me." The bar took Chu-Hee into a secret door inside the bar. Inside the secret door is an underground passage. Chu-Hee could already hear the shouts from the depths of the underground passage. At the end of the underground passage, there is a wooden door. On both sides of the wooden door stood two big men in black suits. They don't have pistols around their waists, their expressions are fierce. "Open the door." The bartender looked at the two big men and said. One of the big guys opened the door. The dim underground coliseum appeared in front of Chu-Hee. An arena surrounded by iron cages. The arena is surrounded by auditoriums. The people in the audience looked at the magic card creature battle that was going on in the arena, as if going crazy, holding the betting slip in their hand, cheering for the magic card creature they were betting on. There are even some people in suits and shoes with red faces and bruised necks roaring. Here, the fierce fighting of magic card creatures stimulated everyone present. Bloody, awakened the wildness hidden in everyone's body. No matter what kind of person is in the outside world, it will be difficult to stay elegant when entering here, and will be infected by the environment here, and become like those spectators on the seats, crying crazy and releasing the heart. "Please follow me." The bartender turned his head and glanced at Chu-Hee politely. Chu-Hee nodded, followed the opponent to spare most of the seat, and entered a dim passage. Both sides of the passage are illuminated with candles, as if this is a real coliseum. Walking through the passage, an iron gate appeared in front of Chu-Hee. The bartender opened the iron door, and behind the door there were many magic card masters wearing masks. There are also a few people who don't care about being exposed, sitting upright in the room. For these magic card masters wearing masks, Chu-Hee finds it funny. Even if they cover their faces, the magic card creatures they use cannot change their appearance. Once they use their magic card creatures to fight outside, they will still reveal their identity. What's the point of wearing a mask? It's tantamount to stealing ears and stealing bells. Chu-Hee doesn't care about revealing his identity. After all, participating in the underground battle beast is the confidence of the magic card master in his own strength. A guy with no confidence, how dare to come here to let his magic card creatures fight to the death of other people's magic card creatures? "Excuse me, what level of magic card battle do you plan to conduct?" The bartender asked Chu-Hee. "Silver level magic truck wheel field, 9 games." Chu-Hee said. When the bartender heard the words, he glanced at Chu-Hee in surprise. The card master who heard Chu-Hee talking nearby also looked at him in surprise. The magic card division wheel field, and the highest number of games is 9. Is this a grudge against your own magic card creature? There is no need to look for death like this. Are you sure you want to have 9 silver level wheel battles? When the bartender heard Chu-Hee's words, he asked with a weird expression. In his opinion, Chu-Hee is too young. After all, the wheel fight is no joke. Either win all the way to the end, or the magic card creature dies. And every time the wheel warfare is started, the process is very cumbersome. After all, if the wheel battle is started, the first battle is defeated, and that would be a joke. Can you show me the magic card you want to use for the wheel battle? The bartender hesitated and asked. He knew that his behavior was very impolite and an insult to the card master, but he had to do it. When Chu-hee heard the bartender's words, he glanced at him. He knows what the other person is thinking, and he doesn't care what others think. Chu-hee took out the Mingyan Bullhead demon card. Seeing the star of Mingyan Niatu, the bartender was embarrassed. He thought it would be the magic card of silver 9 stars. It turned out to be only 2 silver stars, and just want to have 9 rounds of battle. Isn't this a joke? But he saw Chu-hee's serious expression and knew that Chu-hee was not joking. Please wait a moment, I want to report to my superior, said the bartender. No need, start a wheel fight for this little brother. A faint laughter sounded. A man dressed like a nobleman pushed open the door and walked in. He is young, 25 or 16 years old, and his whole body is full of luxury. Master Lin, the bartender respectfully said when he saw this man. Now go and prepare for the wheel fight, the man said. Hearing this, the bartender nodded and left quickly. The man walked over to Chu-hee and sat down and smiled. I am Lin Zi, the owner of this underground magic card coliseum. Chu-hee was a little surprised when he heard what the other party said. He didn't expect the boss of this place to be so young. Why would you agree with me in a wheel fight? Chu-hee looked at each other, curiously. Young and frivolous, passionate and impulsive, this should be what people of your age should have. But in you, I have seen the maturity that you shouldn't be at your age. Since you want to start the wheel warfare, I think you should be a little sure. And no one has dared to start the wheel war for a long time. I can make a lot of money in every wheel war. Since you insist on having a wheel war, then I naturally want to satisfy you. After all, this can make a lot of money for me. As a businessman, will I refuse the opportunity to make money? Lin Zi asked with a smile. Upon hearing this, Chu-hee smiled irresponsibly. Get ready, if you can win 9 games, but there are 10 million prizes. Lin Zi smiled at Chu-hee, then got up and left. After half an hour, someone notified Chu-hee to come on stage. Before going on stage, a staff member gave Chu-hee a mask and asked if he wanted to wear it. After thinking about it, Chu-hee still chose to wear a mask. It doesn't make sense to wear a mask in front of other magic card masters. But in the face of audiences who are not magic card masters, it is still necessary to wear a mask to cover the true face. If there is an audience betting that they lose money and make crazy behaviors, it will be troublesome. This kind of thing has happened. Some gamblers who made big bets but lost, after losing money, even secretly followed the betting magic card master and burned the other side's house. Because of this, the staff will give a mask before the magic card division takes the stage. Whether to wear it or not is the choice of the card master himself. After Chu-hee put on the mask, he walked out of the tunnel and boarded the ring. Standing under the spotlight of the ring, Chu-hee glanced at the audience around him, feeling helpless. He would not choose to come here if it hadn't been to get a sum of money quickly. Everyone, today we'll start the wheel war for the first time in 9 months. This time it's this brave man who started the wheel fight. His magic card creature is named Mingyan Niatu, 2 silver stars. 10 minutes later, the first round of the wheel battle will start. Guests who need to bet, please bet as soon as possible. Wearing a black suit, combing his head, and holding a microphone, the host of the ring talked endlessly. Under the stimulus of his words, some customers who originally just wanted to release the pressure also placed their bets. 3 minutes later, Chu-hee's wheel battle odds chart appeared on the big screen. Chu-hee looked at his odds, and the corners of his mouth twitched involuntarily. How look down on me? Chu-hee secretly said in his heart. 0 wins, the odds are 1, 1.53. 1 win, odds 1, 1.96. 2 wins, odds of 1, 2.31. 3 wins, odds 1, 5.67. 4 wins, odds of 1, 9.13. 9 wins, odds 1, 200. From the start of the 3 wins, the odds have soared, which means that the number of people present who believe that Chu-hee can win the 3 battles is very small. Especially for 9 wins, the odds are 1 to 200. I am afraid that only the craziest gambler can dare to bet. After all, the wheel has won 9 consecutive games, and in the underground magic card arena, except for the black box operation, almost never appeared. Few people on the scene thought that Chuhee could achieve 9 wins. Chuhee stood quietly in the ring. Soon, Chuhee's first opponent for the wheel battle came on the field. The other is wearing a crying face mask. After he played, he took out his magic card. Silver 5 stars, quick attack magician 4-armed monk. A magic card creature with 4 arms in a white monk's robe and a priest's hat on his head appeared in the ring match. Silver 2 stars, heavy tank Mignon Tauren. Chuhee also took out the magic card and summoned the Mignon Bullhead. As far as the appearance of light is concerned, the domineering image of Mignon's Bullhead completely crushes this 4-armed monk. Ridiculous. With your strength, you dare to participate in the wheel battle, you are beyond your own power. I'll let you understand that in the face of absolute strength, professional restraint is just a joke. In front of my 4-armed monk, your Mignon Bullhead, there is only death. The magic card master wearing a crying face mask sneered when he saw the Netherflame Bull Demon. Chuhee ignored the other party. Magic card battles don't rely on mouths. Any verbal counterattack is not as powerful as defeating the opponent. The first battle of the Wheel War, start. With the referee's call to play. The battle has begun. The 4-armed monk is the first to attack. Fireballs appeared on his 4 hands at the same time. Fireball flurry. The 4-armed monk turned into a human-shaped cannon, constantly throwing fireballs. The first fireball was just thrown out, and the second fireball quickly condensed. As his prefix, quick attack magician. Attacks are mainly quick attacks, and use continuous attacks to suppress opponents. It's a pity that his opponent is the Netherflame Bull Demon. Mignon Niatu held a black gold axe in both hands and stood still, letting the fireball hit his body. When the fireball hit his body, violent flames erupted from his body. The flames escaped from the body of Mignon Bullhead and turned into fiery snakes and flew towards the 4-armed monk. This Mignon Bull has the ability to rebound attacks. The magic card master who controlled the 4-armed monk saw the fire snake bursting out of the Mignon Bull flying towards the 4-armed monk, with a surprised look in his eyes. 4-armed monk, defend with a water shield. He shouted loudly. The 4 hands of the 4-armed monk are folded at the same time. Around his body, a shield formed by a stream of water appeared. The water flow shield is constantly circulating, and it looks so interesting. However, when the fire snake that burst out from the body of the Netherflame Bullhead hit the water shield, it easily pierced it. Several fire snakes flew into the body of the 4-armed monk. In an instant, the body of the 4-armed monk began to smoke. His skin is starting to dry out. He opened his mouth, and green smoke emanated from his mouth. He kept making a ho-ho-ho sound in his mouth, and fell to his knees on the ground. When his master saw this scene, his face changed greatly. He wanted to concede defeat and take back the 4-armed monk. But it's too late. When the 4-armed monk made a move on Mignon Niatu, his ending was already doomed. The speed of the 4-armed monk's body drying up and cracking accelerated. Boom! Flames erupted from his body. In an instant, the 4-armed monk was burned to ashes. The magic card master wearing a crying face mask looked desperate. His legs softened and he fell to his knees. Looking at the pile of flying ashes that the 4-armed monk turned into, he was in a daze for a long time. Until the referee came and pulled his body up. Now, his face has become the same as the mask. After the referee dragged him away, the host took the microphone and said impassively, "We, the brave man who fought the wheel battle, have won the first game. This game seems easy, but it's actually dangerous. Even a layman like me is excited. However, whether we, the brave man who fought the wheel battle, can win the second game, let's wait and see." Next, we have invited the second player of the wheel battle to appear. His magic card creature has a steel body and a large shield that can withstand any attack. His magic card creature has won 15 consecutive battles without taking any injuries. His magic card creature will become an unbreakable shield after it debuts. He is our magic card master, the Steel Mask Man. After the host finished speaking, the hand that was not holding the microphone clenched his fist and waved hard to the sky. "Please, the Steel Masked Man is here. As his words fell, a man in a wrestling suit, with burly muscles, bronzed skin, and a metal mask stepped onto the ring. After he stepped into the ring, he made several poses in a row, causing many young audience members to cheer loudly. Challenger, I admire your courage in the wheel battle. But meeting me means that your wheel challenge is over. Silver 6 stars. Self-healing tank metal shield guard. He took out the magic card, made several poses in a row, and summoned the magic card creature. Chu-hee saw Chu-hee, the corner of his mouth twitched. This guy is a showman. This, Steel Mask Man's muscular brother's magic card creature has a peculiar shape. The height of this metal shield is similar to that of Mignon Bullhead, and its body is made of silver metal. His hands are 2 door panels, which together become a huge shield. Tank versus Tank. A smile appeared at the corner of Chu-hee's mouth. Interesting duel. Be the referee's command. The battle has begun. As an admiration for your courage to challenge the wheel warfare, I'll let you attack first. The Steel Mask Man looked at Chu-hee and shouted. Chu-hee sneered when he heard the words. For this kind of arrogant guy, the best way is to deal with each other ruthlessly. Let the other party know how many caddies you have. Destroy him. Chu-hee gave an order. Ming-Yan Niu's head rushed towards the metal shield guard with a giant axe in both hands. The metal shield guard, facing the charge of Mignon Bullhead, put his hands together to form a giant shield, and his body was hidden behind the giant shield. Ming-Yan Niu's head approached the metal shield guard, smashing it down with an axe with both hands. Bang bang. With 2 harsh impacts, the metal shield guard was repelled several meters by Ming-Yan Niu. Nice magic card creature. It is so powerful that it can knock back my metal shield guard. But that's not enough. The metal mask man posed a few more poses and laughed loudly. Chu-hee is speechless for this drama. The other party is really not ashamed, really thinking that wearing a mask, no one can see his face, can make such a shameful action. Chu-hee stopped paying attention to the opponent, looking at the battle between Mignon Bullhead and metal shield guard. The defense of the metal shield is indeed very strong. The huge shield formed by his hands together blocked all the attacks of Mignon Bull's head. Moreover, Chu-hee discovered that the scars left by Mignon Bull's head on the shield formed by the metal shield guard's hands are gradually healing on its own. This is a self-healing tank. Interesting. When this metal shield was created, it must have added some kind of memory metal, giving it this kind of self-healing ability. Chu-hee secretly said in his heart. But unfortunately, the opponent that metal shield guard met was Ming-Yan Niu. Mignon Bullhead possesses the skill Endless Battle, and as the battle time increases, the damage will continue to increase. Even if the star of the metal shield guard is higher, but with the Indomitable Soul passive, all attributes of the Dark Flame Bull's head are increased by 20%. No matter how strong the defense of this metal shield is. The final result, only to be defeated by Ming-Yan Niu. But at this time, the man with the steel mask showed a successful smile on his face hidden under the mask. He fought 15 battles in this underground magic card amphitheater, and won 15 wins, relying on more than just defense. The metal shield guard has a peculiar passive, shock absorption. Every time he is attacked, he can store part of his attacking power in his body. When the power is stored to the limit, the strongest attack can be performed. There has never been a magic card creature that can survive the move of a metal shield. Now the stored power of the metal shield is constantly growing. It will not take long for the stored power of the metal shield to reach its limit. At that time, this battle will be over. But after a while, he realized that something was wrong, completely different from what he expected. The metal shield guard was beaten back by Mignon Bull's attack. The shield made of both hands is covered with traces, it is too late to heal. How is this going? His face changed drastically. He is confident in the defense of the metal shield. Even the silver 9-star assassin magic card, it is difficult to break the defense of the metal shield guard. But now the facts are in front of us. The attack intensity of Ming-Yan Bull's head made it too late for the metal shield guard's self-healing ability. Roar. As Ming-Yan Niu roared, his attack became more swift and violent. Holding the black gold axe in both hands, he kept cutting in front of the metal shield guard. Bang bang bang. The piercing collisions sounded one after another. Until the shield composed of 2 hands of the metal shield was chopped to pieces by an axe. A metal shield guard without a shield, facing Mignon Bullhead, would really be like a little chicken facing a bull. One axe after another, the metal shield guard's body was chopped out with deep wounds. Ruined, the expression of the steel mask man became desperate. He saw that the metal shield became a living target, and was chopped into a piece of broken copper with an axe by Mingyan Niu Tu, completely stupid. The battle is over. Chu He won the second victory. The man in the steel mask looked at the metal shield that turned into a tattered metal, and collapsed to the ground weakly. The staff of the underground magic card Coliseum stepped onto the ring and pulled the steel mask man down. Afterwards, someone dragged away the metal shield that turned into tattered metal. The host took the microphone and walked to the ring, once again boasted about Chu He with various rainbow farts, and then introduced Chu He's third opponent. However, the third battle ended very quickly. The opponent's magic card creature is an assassin-type magic card. Although the assassin restrained the tank, facing Mignon Bullhead, he was undoubtedly looking for death in close proximity, causing the opponent to be easily defeated by Mignon Bullhead. In the next battle, Chu He also won easily. After Chu He won 8 consecutive battles. The audience was boiling. The silver level magic card wheel battles 8 battles and 8 wins. Only the last battle is left. They may have to witness the birth of the legend today. Compare the bet and lose. It is worthwhile for them to witness the birth of a legend. Lin Zi sat in the room above the ring. Through the huge French windows in the room, he could clearly see the battle on the ring. He held the red wine glass in his right hand and shook it lightly, looking at Chu He with a smile on his mouth. Master Lin, the betting results have been calculated. In this wheel battle, the total bet amounted to more than 40 million. Only a few gamblers bet on 9 wins, but the amount is not high, only tens of thousands. The bet for 8 wins is about 300,000. A middle-aged man dressed as a housekeeper walked up to Lin Zi and said respectfully, 9 wins have a bonus of 10 million, and 8 wins have a bonus of 5 million. Counting the odds of 8 wins and 9 wins, this little brother loses in front of 9 wins, so that we can make even greater profits. Go and make arrangements for the butcher to come on stage to end his victory. Lin Zi sipped a sip of red wine and said indifferently. In his eyes, all the magic card masters who participated in the underground magic card battle beasts were nothing more than pawns for him to make money. He will not let the magic card master play a fake match, and he will not lose his reputation for a battle. But he can arrange a sniper. Chu He was able to win 8 consecutive games, which really surprised him. However, the magic card masters who participated in the competition all played by themselves. But in this last scene, he has to intervene. Let his most powerful card master come on stage and defeat Chu He. Hearing Lin Zi's instructions, the middle-aged man left immediately to do this. On the ring, the host held the microphone and talked eloquently. Suddenly the voice of the staff came from the headphones he was wearing. He covered his earphones without revealing a trace, and after hearing the words from the earphones, his voice exasperatedly said, "Our card master who is challenging the Wheel of War has won 8 games in a row. He has only the last game left. He will be able to successfully win the wheel fight and win a prize of tens of millions." However, the legend of our underground magic Coliseum, the butcher who won 9 rounds of battles, is extremely interested in the legend that is about to be born. The last one, he applied to join the war. It is this magic card master who defeated the former legend and became a new legend. The old legend is stronger, please let us wait and see. When the audience heard the host's words, they all cheered loudly in the name of Butcher. A thin man without a mask on his face stepped onto the ring. This man seems to be malnourished, his body is very thin, his cheeks are sunken, and his eye sockets are sunken. He was dressed in black and his skinny body looked like he would fall when a gust of wind blows. Is he a butcher? Chu He looked at each other, and said in his heart. He thought he would be a fat man with a fierce face in a butcher's dress. In the end, I didn't expect the other party to be so thin. The butcher coughed twice and took out a magic card. In the upper right corner of this magic card, there are 9 silver stars. Silver 9 stars. Chu He has already met a magic card master who uses silver 9-star magic card creatures. And there are still 2. But in the face of Mignon Bullhead, even if it is a magic card creature of the silver 9 stars, it is not an opponent at all. But Chu He had a hunch that the magic card in this butcher's hand was different from the previous 2 silver 9-star magic card creatures. The butcher's body exudes a dangerous breath, especially his eyes, without any emotional fluctuations. Killer. These two words came up in Chu-hee's mind involuntarily. This man called the butcher must have killed people, and many people have been killed. Silver 9 stars. Flash tanks hate it, the butcher said with a cold voice, summoning his own magic card creature. Oh, Chu-hee looked surprised when he saw the hatred that the other party had summoned. This abomination, the body is surrounded by bloody evil spirits, and two hands are holding a butcher knife. The body is covered with stitches. At the position of the stomach, there is a huge hole, you can clearly see the intestines in the other party's body. Squirming. This hatred is actually a ghost card. This is a bit beyond Chu-hee's expectation. Not only him, but even his predecessor had never seen a ghost card. Apart from him, this was the first magic card master to use ghost cards. The final battle of this wheel war is really interesting. Chu-hee muttered to himself with excitement on his expression. Ghost card vs ghost card. And both sides are tanks. Chu-hee desperately wants to know whether Mingyan Niatu is stronger, or the opponent's hatred is stronger. If you want to know who is stronger, there is only one life and death fight. With the referee's order on the ring. The wheel battle, the last battle has begun. Attack! Chu-hee and the butcher shouted at the same time. Mingyan Niatu rushed towards hatred with two black gold axes. Disgust also rushed towards Mingyan Niu's head with two butcher knives. The battle between tanks and tanks is the simplest, but also the most brutal. Head to head, whoever is stronger will survive. The loser can only become a corpse. I hope everyone will support it and subscribe more.